here with head coach Todd Shulenberger, and getting set for 2 matches at the LA schools, number 5 UCLA, USC, some big matches on tap. But let's first talk about the game at Colorado and what your thoughts were now that you've had some time to look back and the win.
Well, it was a good win, obviously, on the road. Anytime you get a road win, the Pac-12 is a big one. It was our first week back in a long time, months and months, that we had just about our whole team at practice. So, you go out to train, you get everybody back. Hopefully good things happen, and we did. We got a good result against a good Colorado team. I mean, they got a plan. They had a strategy, what they do, and we know what we're up against. And we felt we did a good job dealing with that, and scored a great goal in overtime, missed a couple there early on. They had a really good chance in the second half. But we got the road win, and we're excited about taking this challenge down to Southern California.
The defense has been solid all season long. Again, another shutout at Colorado. Only one game in which you've given up multiple goals. What do you think it is that the defense has been doing from the midfield to the defense to Marissa in goal?
Well, it's team defending. It's across the board from front to back, as we always say here. You got a back line that's relatively veteran-like, other than Bree, who's been out. You got a midfield that's gelling and working together, and you got some leaders up front. So it's a complete team effort. We're excited about how we're defending what parts of the field. And a couple of goals we gave up, PK, free kick here or there. So for the most part, we've done our job and run our play, and we're excited about that.
And as you said, you got a late goal from Mock in overtime. She's now scored in 2 straight games. What do you think it is that she's doing that's got her rolling?
Well, she's a confident young lady, number one. She's one of the best players I feel in the conference on the ball. And when she gets going at you, she's dangerous. So now she's adding the final piece of scoring goals, an area that I've told her the last couple of years we got to get better at. And she is. So composure in front of the goal. Mock will do her thing in the final third, middle third of the field. Now it just comes down to execution and putting the ball in the back of the net.
And then so you head to LA this weekend, last 2 road games before 3 home to finish out the regular season. What can Coug fans expect out of these 2 games against the LA schools?
Exciting games, 2 great games, 2 Pac-12 games that are going to go down the wire, I feel like. We're super excited. These are big games, not just because of who we're playing, but just overall in the big picture, big scheme of things. We missed some games due to COVID protocols. So every game counts for us. We're excited. We're hungry. We're still desperate. And, we feel like we're playing good soccer. We're ready to go.
UCLA actually coming off their first loss of the year, lost to Arizona State. What do you think it was what was Arizona State able to do to finally crack UCLA?
I mean, they had a good job defensively playing. UCLA missed some chances they didn't finish. In watching the game, I mean, it was second half was back and forth. I mean, Arizona State did some nice things in the second half, and they're a good team as well. So, if you can contain UCLA, you're going to have chances. And Arizona State put theirs away, and we're hoping to be able to do the same thing.
And then what are you looking for out of this weekend with like you said, last week was the first week the whole team was back practice. This week is going to be the first time playing 2 games in a weekend in nearly a month. How do you train for that? How do you get back into that 2-game shape that you need? I'm
excited about it because other teams are actually probably tired. You could argue, well, we didn't have enough games. Are we going to be tired on Sunday? I'm going to argue, we had enough games. We're in rhythm. We're fit. We're hungry. And these other teams might be worn out a little bit. So that's at least what I'm telling myself. I mean, everybody has a good and a bad right now. But I know our team is hungry. We got a chip on our shoulder. We're ready to go. We feel like we compete with these 2 teams.
And what do you look for out of these 2 games against these LA? What's the key? Not going into the game plan, of course, but what's the keys to these games?
UCLA's going to have the ball. You got to be able to handle that and understand that, and that's okay. And USC's, they got some of the best forwards in the country, without a doubt. So you got an over-possession team that really does a great job on the ball, and you got a team that likes to get forward and really can score goals, and those attacking players that USC has. So our challenges are there, but they got to fit with our challenges as well.
And then lastly, it's been, 2 months now, the season, month and a half. Even though there was the long break in between, are there any surprises to this season? Any players, anything with the whole team that kind of jumps out at you?
No, I think not really surprised, but you can see as we start getting back in the rhythm here, we got better after 2 weeks, after being off for 2 or 3 weeks. So we got to hold on. If we get better this week like we did last week, I feel like we're in a good spot. So just dealing with the uncertainty every week and every day, taking it to practice, moving forward, and hopefully getting some results.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.